Hello, friend, fellow maker. Welcome to the office and our prop collection today. I've got a bit of a show off for you. I'm going to show off all of my Skyrim props. The Elder Scrolls games are amazing. Skyrim is my favorite, and I've made tons of stuff from the game. I also have some things here that are from friends of mine that I've either put together or just bought outright. I want to show them all off to you because they're some of my most favorite objects in the world. Let's start with our costumes. Way back in 2013, Brittany and I made our Draugr costumes. These are the helmets right here. They have glowing eyes. Let's see if the batteries still work. Yeah, batteries are still good in there, kind of. So they have their glowing eyes, goes right over my head. We have a whole costume for each of these. But I don't think it fits me anymore. It's also in really bad shape because it's pretty old. Oops. Speaking of those costumes, we each made a weapon. So here's the sword and the axe. The sword was Brittany's, the axe was mine. Funny enough, I never used these in Skyrim. Actually, my most recent playthrough, I'm going all bow and arrow. Like this arrow right here. Moving down the line, we've got some more fun stuff here. These are the Dragon Priest masks. These are a couple of them anyway. Brittany made these quite a few years ago, made a mold of it. So we made several copies. She did this wooden one that looks really great. And then this one right here is finished with a copper powder that has been oxidized. So it looks like the Statue of Liberty. It's all green. And that's one of my very favorites. I love this finish on here. We've made a bunch of these. We've sent out a bunch. We sold a bunch a long time ago. But these are the two that we still have in our collection. And I really, really love these, especially this wooden one. I think Britt did a great job of getting that wood grain carved in there. And it looks really cool. All right, let's not dally. I've got a lot more to get through. This one is a little bit of an older one. It's Keening. This is one that I made quite a few years ago. It's got this resin sort of gem blade on it that looks really cool. And the rest of the parts are resin cast with a bronze cold cast finish on it. And it looks so fantastic. This was made with very basic model making techniques like styrene and super glue. And then I molded and cast it. I didn't make a video for this one because I made it before I was making videos. There is a blog post over on our website though. Actually, most of this stuff has a blog post on our website. We'll link to all that stuff down below. So Keening, really fantastic. Got a couple more daggers here. Let's grab those. Both of these, the Nordic Dagger and, can't remember what this one's called, but these little daggers here are from friends. So my buddy Will Morgan made this copper one here. It's cold cast with a copper finish and has a little bit of a patina on it. It looks really fabulous. And then this one here was made by David Reamer and it looks really fantastic. I got this as a blank kit and I painted it all myself and I think I have a video on that. So there are a couple of daggers. I have one more dagger to show off. This is one I made, again, way long time ago before I was making videos. This is Mehrunes Razor and the scabbard. Got it all put together here. You wouldn't believe what I had to do to get this thing. This one is one of the first props I made before I quit my job, before I started doing this full time. And I built this and a lot of people got into it. In fact, I remember the artist for the game who worked on it even left a comment and said I nailed it. So. Take that, everybody. I got it from the source. I love this thing. It is so super cool, and I didn't have one for myself until like the last year or so when I finally painted one up for myself. So that's what this one is. I really love how it turned out, and I actually just got this in the game. I've been playing through Skyrim again. Over Christmas break, I started playing it again, which is why I was inspired to pull all these props out. But I just did the quest to get this. And I regret nothing. What else do we have here? Let's get some larger props. Let's go with this, this axe. This is one of my very favorite props in all of my entire collection. This is the steel axe. This was made by my buddy Harrison over at Volpin Props a long time ago. It's cold cast out of a mold with an aluminum finish on it that's just polished and still looks really, really amazing. I did all the finishing work on it. I bought the kit from him and painted it and finished it up. Did the leather work here on the handle. And I'm just delighted with how it turned out. And this is one of my very favorites. That finish on that blade. When I saw it, when he posted a picture and saw it, I saw the final finish with this cold cast on there, I bought it immediately. I couldn't run to my computer and throw money at the screen fast enough. So I love this thing. Couple more things. This one here is the Daedric sword. Now this one I did not paint or make. This was made by my friend Lee over at Fev Studios, then painted by Will Morgan. And he gave this to me as a gift. So this is one of my most prized possessions, made by two of my very, very nice friends, and it looks incredible. This one hangs up right there, and I see it every single day, and it makes me think about people I care about, which makes me happy. Couple more things. We're gonna make it through this pile. This is my Elder Scroll. Ready? Ah! Hope you didn't go blind. Put a little, oh, there we go. Put a little retractable thing in there. I made this quite a few years ago as a commission, and then I finally finished this one up. Actually, Brittany helped me a lot on this one. We did all this gold leafing, which was our first time doing it, and I can see that we have some room to grow, but that's fine. That's how it goes when you're learning a new skill. But anyway, we gold leafed the whole thing. We finally finished this up a year or two ago, and I'm really happy to finally have this in my collection. Of course, I played through the Dawnguard expansion recently again. So in the game, I actually have 3 of these. That's my Elder Scroll. Let's grab the very last, oh wait, 2 more things. One giant thing. Again, this was another commission. This is the Dragonstone, front and back. We got all our text on the back there. Got all our dragon burial sites up here on the front of it. And this one actually, Brittany cast and painted this one like in the last year or so that we would finally have one for ourselves. This big honkin' stone. It's resin cast. Probably got some styrofoam in the inside to make it a little lighter. But that's our giant Dragonstone. And I do have a post over on our website about this. Again, I didn't make a video because this was before I was doing videos, but I do have a post on this build. This one in particular, I think we need to turn it into like a coffee table or something, or an end table. Maybe put it between a piece of glass, like put a piece of glass on top of it and put some legs on it or something. I don't know, but I need this displayed in my house somewhere, and using it as like a table to set stuff on, I think would be really great. Okay, the very last thing, one of my favorite things, my whole collection. This was a gift from my friend Leah. This is a sweet roll. It looks great. It's definitely cast out of a squishy foam. It looks like cake. It really, really does. And then it has the whatever frosting on top of it. It's a flexible rubber of some kind, not quite sure. But it also came with a scent that I can put on here, and it smells like candy canes or cake or something, I can't remember. But yeah, that's my sweet roll. So thank you, Leah, for that. It's really amazing. It sits in my cabinet over there with a couple of other Skyrim themed props. So there you go. That was my entire, I think, Skyrim collection. I'm sure I missed something. There's a couple of pieces. I have some resin kits I haven't even finished yet. I still have more to do. And since I just played the game again, there's a whole list of new things I want to make. Like Oriel's bow. So cool, just got that in the Dawnguard expansion. It's a really cool bow, and I haven't made a bow from Skyrim yet, so that would be a really good one. What was your favorite? Did you have a favorite of my Skyrim collection here? Please let me know in the comments. And if you have a favorite prop from Skyrim, let me know, because of course I'm fishing for ideas. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today in the office and checking out my Skyrim collection. I want to thank the members of our Extra Credit Club. It's because of them that we can afford to keep the lights on around here, especially in the last year. So I want to thank them so much for all of their financial support over all the years. If you want to join and get access to a weekly vlog every week, we do a behind the scenes vlog. We also do little shop project videos, usually every single week as well, over on Patreon and here on YouTube. You can join either way and you'll get access to all of those weekly behind the scenes videos. I like to do a lot of like in our vlogs, every once in a while I'll take one of our props that I've had for a long time and I'll talk about it a little more in depth. Like recently we did a deep dive on keening here. I brought out the molds to talk about those and really spent a little bit of time discussing the lineage of my props. So if that sounds really fun to you and you'd like to help us out financially, please consider joining the Extra Credit Club. We appreciate it a ton, and there's a lot of great stuff there for you to go check out. That'll wrap it up for me today. Thanks for hanging out with me in the office. You guys are wonderful, beautiful human beings. Please keep coming and hanging out with me while we build stuff. We have a new project in the works. I hope you're looking forward to that. And we'll see you in just a little bit when we wrap up our next project.